In today's video, I'm going to break down some recent developments in the financial markets, covering everything from manufacturing data, possibly the latest FOMC minutes, to SoFi's new credit card launches. Stick around to the end, as I'll also be discussing the ongoing trends in the options market and what it could mean for SoFi stock price in the coming weeks. So let's dive right in. Hello everyone, welcome to Daily Stock Update. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads, and also enter our giveaway. But before that, alert, this is not a financial advice video. To kick things off, let's talk about the recent manufacturing data. The results came in slightly better than expected. The forecast was 0.2%, but it actually clocked in at 0.1%. Now you might be wondering why a smaller number is a good thing. Well, in this context, a lower than anticipated figure suggests a strengthening and more productive economy. It shows that businesses are being more efficient with fewer resources. This could indicate better utilization of manpower and equipment, which points to a positive economic outlook. In addition to that, we had the release of the highly anticipated FOMC Federal Open Market Committee minutes. The market was bracing for some negative news, but surprisingly, the minutes weren't as alarming as expected. The main focus was on the labor market, which isn't really news for those following Jerome Powell's recent statements. Just a week and a half ago, Powell emphasized that employment and labor force participation are more critical factors at this stage than even GDP growth. As a result, the market has taken this news relatively well. We saw a boost in trading volumes and a slight uptick in market sentiment following the announcement. The takeaway here is that while the Fed's stance remains cautious, they're not looking to tighten the economy too aggressively at this point. Switching gears, let's talk about SoFi. Just this morning, SoFi made headlines by launching 2 brand new credit cards. Now, they did hint at these new products during their last earnings call, and there were some mentions of it in recent investor conferences as well. So it's not completely out of the blue news, but it's still noteworthy. This move could help SoFi attract more customers and strengthen their foothold in the credit market. With the recent changes to interest rates and APY cuts, having new credit offerings might help offset some of those challenges. While the bears might argue that adding more credit products increases financial risk, it's worth noting that based on SoFi's recent earnings reports, the growth in their credit segment has been impressive. Now, let's look at SoFi's short interest. This is now the 3rd consecutive day that shorts are returning their positions. Today, they returned around 348,000 shares, which is a positive trend. This suggests that even short sellers are starting to believe that SoFi stock has bottomed out and is due for a rebound. The total short interest stands at 17.18% of the free float, which equates to approximately 179.69 million shares. The cost to borrow these shares is relatively low, with an average of 0.68%. Meanwhile, SoFi's short score is hovering around 68.37, indicating moderate risk for short sellers at this stage. So what does this mean? It means that the pressure is easing. And if we continue to see this trend, we could see even more shorts return their shares, which would create a more favorable environment for a price surge. Looking at the options market, there's a lot of action. Around $7.2 million has gone into call options, while $0.23 million has been invested in puts. This kind of skew towards calls is generally a bullish signal. Even right after the FOMC minutes were released, we saw a huge inflow of capital into call options. A notable point here is that a lot of the call options have an expiry date of January 17, 2025. This has been a consistent trend for big money players, so there might be some long-term confidence in SoFi's growth potential. What's your take on that? Share your thoughts down below. So to wrap things up, today's market activity shows a mix of optimism and caution. The FOMC minutes weren't as bad as expected, manufacturing data is painting a positive picture, and SoFi's new credit card offerings could attract more customers. The ongoing return of shorts and the bullish options activity all suggest that SoFi could be gearing up for a nice rally. Friends, that's all we have for you today. What is your opinion about today's video? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.